after 7:30 this evening, we got a call of a shooting here up in the Highlands in Renton. When officers arrived, located 3 victims. We have 2 deceased females and a young girl. We guess her age is around 9 or 10 years old at this time. There were 2 witnesses that were also in the apartment during the shooting. They ran and were able to escape. The suspect also fled the scene, and he is at large at this time. He's considered armed and dangerous. We do have him positively identified by the victims, by the 2 gals that fled the scene. So we are actively looking for this individual at this time. We don't have a lot of information about what took place or the relationship between all of these people. We do know they all knew each other. He was hanging out with them in this apartment. We don't know the extent of the relationship. We haven't been able to go inside the apartment yet because we don't have a search warrant. Because of the extensiveness of the crime scene, we are also calling in the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab, so they will be arriving from all throughout the state to help process the scene. So what we do know is that unfortunately we have 2 adult females who have been shot and a young girl who was shot and killed. Suspect is on the loose, but we do have him positively identified.
Do you have a description to share for him?
I don't at this time.
There were, I think, just some scanner reports early that he may have gone into some businesses like a Safeway. Have there been any spottings or sightings?
So we had some witnesses saying they saw someone running in that direction. We did have a canine track for quite a while this evening, and unfortunately we're not able to locate him. There were reports that he may have gotten into a car. We don't know at this point where he is. We do have him identified, and it's just a matter of time before we get him in custody.
I've been told this is a senior living facility. Do you know how old the other older victims are?
I don't know that it is a senior living facility. These were 2 women. I don't have their ages, and then a young girl, 9 or 10 years old.
Does that car behind us getting towed have to do with any of this?
I don't know. I can find out.
Once officers and detectives are able to get into the scene, what kind of work lies ahead for them tonight?
It's a pretty gruesome scene, to be perfectly honest, in there. That's why we're calling in the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab, is because they have the expertise in these more complicated investigations. So they will come in later tonight once they all arrive in the area. They will process the scene, they will photograph it, they will take DNA samples, they will gather all the evidence, and then we'll be able to put it all together, write up our reports, and process the scene, and hopefully come up with a timeline and more of a story of what happened.
I think you did mention this right away, but all 3 of the victims, they were all shot?
Yes.
They were all shot in the apartment?
Yes, they were all shot in various locations throughout the apartment.
Some people might wonder why you have the suspect positively identified, why you're not sharing the name or any information about it?
Because we're actively looking for him, so there's no reason to at this point in time, because we know who this individual is, and it's just a matter of time before our detectives are able to locate him.
Have the witnesses said anything about what started all this?
At this time, we don't know. That detective who interviewed the witnesses has gone back to the station to do a report, and so we don't have that information right now. So again, you guys, this is so early on in this investigation. We have multiple victims. We have a suspect who's at large, and so we have a lot of moving parts and a very static situation, a scene that we can't get in yet because we don't have a search warrant. So unfortunately, the information just is not readily available right now.
Is there a timeline of being able to get a warrant?
So they're back at the station writing up the search warrant right now. So hopefully it'll be here in place by the time the Washington State Patrol Crime Lab arrives.
Do you expect at some point to release the suspect's information to get the public to be looking for a vehicle or anything?
If we can't locate him and we need help, absolutely we will ask for the public's help. But at this point in time, we are confident that our detectives, we have called in our special enforcement team to go look for this individual.
Is it somebody lives in the area? Or
Yes, and known to these people.
but wasn't a current resident as far as what you guys have?
I don't know. I don't know where this individual was living, right? There are multiple addresses that he's associated with. Exactly where he was currently living, I don't know.
Is he somebody that is known to police or law enforcement agencies?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I told you there's not a whole lot. It's just so early on, and there's just not a lot of information yet, but we'll get there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry it took so long.